2016 saw the unlikely mashup of Godzilla vs. Evangelion. Well, maybe not too unlikely due to Shin having Anno on board, and after seeing the film, it's very much Evangelion inspired. Touted as the savage god versus giant bio-machine mecha by both the Godzilla and Evangelion sites, this mashup movie seemed too good to be true. And it was. But even though we never saw a full-length feature film, and sadly not even an animated short, we did get a bunch of mashup merch. The most notable were these extremely cool-looking figures. In 2017, the world was still buzzing with Shin Godzilla fever, and what better way to capitalize this but with a line of cell phones based on Shin's second form, Kamada-kun. If you read the specs that supposedly came with this, you'd pretty much know that this was a ruse. 55 core processor, 550 million pixel camera, 555 video capture and projection, and a 55G network which only works in a section of Japan, which Shin Godzilla destroys in his titular film. Obvious or not, it gave us these wonderful photos, so among so much else, Toho Studios, we thank you for that. This year we get a story which seems to either be set in the Shin Godzilla film universe, or it wants us to believe that the events in the film actually happened. Regardless, the plan is to construct a building around the frozen Godzilla. Spoilers, but if you haven't seen the film, you really need to get on that. The building will get all its energy from Godzilla and must maintain a temperature of negative 196 degrees Celsius so that he doesn't accidentally unfreeze, though, just in case, a huge unknown creature disaster countermeasure headquarters is said to be in the building. The most notable feature for me, but also the least thought out part of the plan, is the roller coaster. It is said to run through Godzilla's dorsal fin, starting at the tail point and jumping out through his mouth. A perfect date spot, as the article puts it. Outside of Toho, in 2016, the website for the Adventure Sports Network had a story about Godzilla showing up at the location for the upcoming, at the time, Summer Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. The story says he destroyed 3 city blocks, but mostly just uses him as a political joke on the poor water quality the area had at the time. So a little less lighthearted and pretty unimaginative.